Greetings, my good people, and welcome to another edition of 365 Fitness of the Body and Mind podcast. I'm your host, Coach Chauncey. Each week, we deliver the best hard-hitting fitness and mental analysis of our industry. And on today's episode, I was actually talking to some of the young ladies that was in my fitness challenge, and I had some pretty interesting discoveries with that challenge. You know, each week I actually gave the young ladies it was a 6 weeks challenge in which I actually gave them an additional weekly challenge every week. And of these weekly challenges, the first one I started them out with gosh, I'm shooting from the hip right now, but let's just say I think the very first challenge was well, let's just say either way, I'm just shooting from the hip. So let's just say the first challenge was drink plenty of water, right? So each week, like I said, I had ladies partake in a weekly challenge. And let's just say the first one was drink plenty of H2O, drink plenty of water, plenty of water, plenty of water. That's all I really wanted to do was drink the water. And then the second challenge may have been something to the effect of eat all your vegetables, or just have a week for them just eating vegetables. And then let's just say maybe the third week could have been something like getting rid of the junk food that's in your pantry or in your refrigerator or in your house, period, or under your bed. And let's just say the fourth one could have been something to the effect of, no sugar. That's what one of them was. No sugar for an entire week. And let me see. Can't really remember what another one was as of yet. But either way, the point I'm getting to is that what I noticed as the weeks went on, just with anything in the beginning, the motivation level is extremely high with people in the beginning. I mean, people come out the gate smoking. I mean, they running corners, doing this, doing that. Oh gosh, they're doing 100 million things, right? And they, all in, foot first. It's just like no different than the first of the year resolutions that people try to make. But what you'll find is that, once you get up around about the 3-week mark, is that their motivation pretty much dies off a little bit. My job is to keep them engaged, keep everybody engaged. I give them motivational quotes every morning. I have them accountable for stuff. I mean, I do a lot of stuff to really keep my ladies engaged. But like I said, again, a lot of times what generally happens, you can't be around somebody 24 hours out the day. Nobody. I mean, at some point, you got to have some form of discipline within yourself. Now, granted, all my ladies are seeing results, amazing results. But see, I take everything to heart and everything serious because it's kind of like, people don't really realize, man, it's so easy to go back to, how your body was or your body wants. Anytime you're making or breaking a new habit, they say it generally takes 21 days, but you'll see around that 21 day mark is when people start falling back to your body's trying to get you to go back to eating sugar, go back to drinking sodas, go back to not eating clean. It was portion control. That was another one. So your body and your mind is so quick to try to get you to go back to where it's comfortable at. And like I said, but I also do a lot of case studies, and I really study a lot of people. And I study the subjects or my clients while they're in this challenge. And, it's like, you always generally, I typically want the best for everybody. I want everybody that's in my challenges to achieve their goals, So, and all the life lessons that I'm teaching the young ladies now is, the biggest question was, how can I keep the weight off after the challenge? And I'm like, look, I'm giving y'all all the bells and whistles, all the keys to the kingdom, all the everything that you need to maintain this. And I told them, I said, you guys are establishing new it's a new lifestyle. These are new habits that you got to create. Because like I said again, people don't really realize, man, it didn't take you didn't pick up all the extra weight that you have amassed in your life or in this time frame that you decide you want to lose weight. You didn't get that overnight. You got it over time. So you have to establish new habits. I know I said on the previous episode that, you know, people have to really you have to really, dial into what you want that's best for you, because it's a lot of health issues. You can't continue to live your life like you did when you was in your 20s and early 30s. The older you get up this ladder, man, you got to make some changes, man. You can't just make the changes just for, your family and your friends or whoever. You got to make these changes more importantly for yourself, So, and like I said, I really take this stuff to heart, man, because like I said, I take my body seriously, and and I'm gonna continue to take my workout and my body seriously, because not the fact that I just owe it to my family, I owe it to myself. I have to continue to provide for them, and I have to stay in the best shape as possible. You have so many haters out there, so many people that because they choose or they have all these bad habits, they want, they say misery loves company, and it's a true statement. Misery does love company. These people are not happy with their bodies when they walk past the mirror. They're not happy when they take their clothes off in front of their significant other. They're not happy when they take a shower, or when they go on the beach, or whatever case may be, and they envy, other people who taking the time to learn these new habits and treat their body right. Your body is your temple, man. You have to really take care of that. So like I said again, I explained to the young ladies that the lifestyle habits that I'm teaching them, man, they can take this on indefinitely. They don't never have to have another. They don't never have to have another trainer. You just have to establish these, like I said, 6 little habits, man, and watch what you eat, portion control, not overeating when you go out to eat, making sure you're getting plenty of water instead of soda. Watch your sugar intake. Try not to have junk food in the house. Make sure you exercise. You're moving around daily. I mean, it's not even a lot of things that you have to do. You just have to pretty much stay moving. And like I always tell people, body in motion stays in motion, just like a body at rest is going to remain at rest. All right. So, like I said, I can go on and on and on about fitness. That's what I do. That's my thing. Fitness. I was going to do a little housekeeping and start talking about some kickball and a couple of different tournaments coming up and a couple of different leagues coming up. But I'm gonna put that on further on down the road, because like I said, I'm trying to continue to put this content out there for y'all, because I'm in the process of, like I said, I'm just building this podcast. So I put a lot of thought and energy into these podcasts, and with anything in the beginning, naturally your listenership is it's not, I don't know. I'm just putting my stuff down. For my stuff will continue to live on regardless. So either way, it's about time for me to get into the topic of today. The topic of the day, I'm going to teach you guys how to keep your weight off, how to keep it off, and I'm going to give you 5 sexy body secrets. How to keep the weight off, and I'm going to give you 5 sexy body secrets. Like what you hear so far? Make sure you never miss a show by clicking the subscribe button now. This podcast is made possible by listeners like you. Thank you for your support. Now back to the show. How to keep it off. 5 sexy body secrets. It takes dedicated hard work to drop a significant number of pounds. But afterwards, it's incredibly easy and frustrating to find those pounds creeping back on. Maintaining fat loss is certainly possible. However, it does require that you remain vigilant with your healthy routine. So again, here are 5 secrets to maintaining your amazing body transformation for your life. All right. I want you to think of these as your own personal lifestyle rules and stick with them at least 90% of the time to keep your body healthy and sexy. All right. So, so sexy body secret number 1. Don't just eat to eat. You hear what I'm saying? Don't just eat to eat. There's no place in your healthy lifestyle for mindless snacking. I'm talking about a tub of popcorn at the movies or a bag of chips in front of the TV. All these calories ingested from mindless snacking have to end up somewhere. And that somewhere is around your waistline and on your thighs. You already know it. All right. So, the snacks are fine when you're aware of how much you're eating in order to balance it with the rest of your meals of that day. Again, I'm going to repeat that again. I'm telling you, snacks are fine when you are aware of how much you're eating in order to balance it with the rest of your meals for that day. What that basically saying is that I don't mind you eating your junk food. Just be mindful. Just be mindful of not overeating, going too big with it. I want you to keep it. I want you to have a balance because you still have to, maintain these calories throughout that day. Like I said, just try to minimize the little snacks. Yeah. Sexy body secret number 2. Stand and walk when possible. Have you heard the saying, sitting is the new smoking? The idea is that a lifetime of sitting all day, every day, is as harmful to your body as smoking. Think for a minute about how much of your day is actually spent sitting. You wake up and you sit down for breakfast. You sit down on your way to drive when you're driving into work. You take the elevator up. You sit for most of the 8 hours at work. Then you take the elevator down. You sit on your drive back home. You're sitting at the dinner table, eating your dinner, and then you're going to sit when you're watching TV. That's quite a bit of sitting. That's quite a bit of time spent sitting. Now imagine if you consciously stood for some of the time each day and took the stairs instead of the elevator. Over weeks and months, it really adds up in calories burned, muscles engaged, and overall fitness and health. Sexy body secret number 3, I want y'all to avoid sugar. I might sound like a broken record about this one, but that's okay. I'll keep harping on this point until people listen. Our bodies weren't designed to ingest large amounts of sugar on a daily basis. When you regularly take in excess sugar, the results are always the same. You gain weight. It's real simple. Eating a lot of sugar, you're going to gain a lot more weight. It's very simple. The tricky part is that there's sugar all around us. So avoiding it is really going to take some real vigilance. I want you to start your morning. Start with your morning beverage of choice. Does it have sugar in it? 9 out of 10, I'm sure it does. Most of the beverages that are blended and brewed at coffee shops are simply vehicles for ingesting sugar. I want you to find a beverage that you enjoy without adding any sugar and stick with it. All right? Stick with the rule of not drinking sugary beverages throughout your day. Did y'all hear what I just said? I want you to find you a beverage that you enjoy without any added sugar and stick with it. The rule of not drinking sugary beverages throughout your day. I'm going to give it to you one more time because I want y'all to really let this sink in. I want you to find you a beverage that you enjoy without adding any sugar and stick with it. The rule of not drinking sugary beverages throughout your day. All right? It's going to take some vigilance, but you can do it. Sexy body secret number 4, I want you to keep dinner light. Again, I want you to keep your dinner light. Who says that dinner should be the biggest and heartiest meal of the day? Instead, I want you to focus on enjoying light dinners that are centered around protein and veggies and avoid starches and carbs in the evening. It's real simple. Real simple. I'll go ahead and repeat that last little phrase for you. Dinner doesn't have to be big. All right? Just focus on enjoying light dinners that are centered around protein and veggies. And I want you to avoid starches and carbs in the evening. All right? Moving right along. Sexy body secret number 5. Always, always, always exercise. Sexy body secret number 5, always exercise. How often do you brush your teeth? Do you sometimes take a few weeks or a month off for brushing your teeth? I doubt it. All right, that's gross. If you did, you brush your teeth every day as an ongoing habit because you know that the benefits outweigh the slight inconvenience. So can you see where we're going with this? So exercise only truly works when you do it as an ongoing habit because you know the benefits outweigh the slight inconvenience. It's part of keeping you healthy. It's just part of who you are. I'm going to give that to you one more time. You wouldn't go weeks and months without brushing your teeth. So you made that a habit of brushing your teeth and make sure, taking a bath and all that other shower type stuff to keep yourself together. And treat your exercise the same way. You made it an ongoing habit to brush your teeth, take a shower, wash your face, all that other type stuff you do in the morning. Make it the same regimen to get your exercise in. All right? This is a bonus for Sexy Body Secret number 2. When I describe how standing and walking when possible will help your overall health and your shape. But what about those hours when you have no choice but to sit? In those moments, I want you to keep it tight. When you're sitting, I want you to practice good posture by keeping your shoulders back, keep your head up, and I want you to contract your core muscles by pulling your belly button in towards your spine. All right? This little simple move will keep your core muscles engaged and will contribute to your overall fitness. All right? Thank you for joining us this week on 365 Fitness of the Body and Mind. Make sure to visit our website at www.thefitnessjunkies.com. That's www.thefitness junkies, junkies.com, where you can subscribe to the show in iTunes, Stitcher, or via SS, so you'll never miss a show. While you're there, if you found value in this show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes. Or if you'd simply tell a friend about the show, that would help us out too. Be sure to tune in next week. This is Coach Chauncey, transforming one body, one mind at a time. Have a good day.